Hey, welcome to Two Guys Garage. Now, I'm on assignment. I'm here to check out the new technologies. The things that are going to drive our future, the things that are going to let us do the things we want to do. That technology that lets us go racing, lets us be green. We're going to have fun. It's going to be high action. Stick around. You guys know I'm a hot rod guy. I love to fill up my tank. I love to get on a track. I love to burn some rubber, have a good time. I like to go places. I consume products. Well, you know what? When you add me and you and you and you, when you add all of us together, unfortunately, we leave a pretty big footprint. Now, I'm standing on 200,000 gallons of oil in this big container. Well, that oil, it's old dinosaur technology, but it's the things we need, right? We got to lubricate. We got to burn fuel. We got to go places. There's a lot of talk about green, but the part I love about green is not the sacrifice.
Hey, what are you guys doing up here? Hey, look,
Jeff.
it's Kevin.
Jeff Block. This is the founder of Green Earth Technologies. He's one of the guys that's helping find solutions to bridge that gap between the things that we normally have to sacrifice to go green with what we don't, and puts them together to let us go have some fun.
That sounds great. Well, welcome to Delta. Let's go on down and see how the oil is made.
Cool. All right, Jeff, tell me a little bit more about Green Earth Technologies.
Well, Green Earth Technologies is a clean tech company that's founded on the 4 ideologies of what green is. You have biodegradable, you have renewable, you have recyclable, and then you have what we call environment safe. When it comes to biodegradability, our product, if it's spilled into the environment through the ASTM testing standards, we will degrade 60% within 28 days.
Okay, and that's like American standards for testing and materials, right?
That's correct. We try to benchmark our claims with some organizations that, that's what they do. The other piece is that we look at renewable. Well, we're a domestically sourced renewable feedstock that's grown right here on our soil. And
this is American grown for the base stock, right?
Right.
The core of what the oil is.
That's correct. And we replace a typical petrochemical base stock with the bio-based base stock, which we get here right in America.
Okay.
The third piece is recyclability. We use about as much post-consumer content as we can to survive a retail environment between the packaging, the labels, and the printing. And then finally, we look at the goop itself. And we actually score a 0, so the goop itself is actually non-toxic, so it is safe for humans, it is safe for plants, and most importantly, it is safe for the environment.
Well, cool. Let's go inside. Let's get a little bit deeper. Ooh, all right, we got test equipment, we got scientists. Ooh, I see a little flame going on. All right, Jeff, tell me what we're doing here.
Well, this is where we test all the oil to make sure that it satisfies the quality assurance that we want to make sure when the product goes to market.
Okay, now you talked about, you said goop, but I know that's sort of a technical term for sort of a scientifically formulated oil. What I'm familiar with on a conventional oil is, maybe 80% of it's, a petrochemical base stock. Just like if you're baking, you're going to use flour. And then you throw ingredients like butter and sugar and spices. And that's what we put additives. So that other 20% in a conventional oil is additives for like anti-foaming, anti-wear. So are you guys doing the same principle, but you're just replacing the base stock now with?
Pretty much the base stock. What we'll find is that if you look at this oil here, this is the oil that you would get in a typical full synthetic motor oil.
Okay, that looks like motor oil I've seen before.
Here's our green oil.
Smells like it. Hey Jeff, that's not green.
And as you can tell, it's very similar.
I'm not tasting it. After you.
Mine you probably could, but we don't suggest it. But it is a full synthetic.
Okay, but they look the same, so can you put that in your car?
Yeah, it's the same performance that you would find in a typical full synthetic. Again, the biggest difference that we have versus other full synthetics is that we replace the base stock with a bio-content base as opposed to a petrochemical base. Technically what we do is we take animal fats and plant oils, and we're actually able to create a polyol ester, which gives us that superior performance. The cool thing about our oil is that we have a tagline, save the earth, sacrifice nothing, which means that consumers shouldn't have to pay more or give up value or quality in order to do their part. So what we're doing is providing an oil that performs similar, it's priced similar, but the difference is that it's green. And I'm happy to say that we're the first and only green or bio-based motor oil to actually passed the American Petroleum Institute and received certification for an SM oil.
So what you're saying is you're a non-petroleum based product, but you've just got certification from the American Petroleum Institute.
That's correct.
That's
correct.
pretty sweet.
And again, it's replacing the petrochemical base associated with other oils with a bio base that's actually grown right here in American soil.
Okay, so you've got all your testing going on, you've got all the industry standards that you're meeting, and you're also going out racing on the track, right?
Racing is a great place to demonstrate the performance of the oil.
You said racing, this is going to be a tease. You guys stick around. We'll be right back.